different people. I inherited this religion from my father, an ex-used car salesman of Pot Tame Window Box. And I am very proud to be in charge of the first religion with free gifts. You get this luxury tea trolley with every new enrollment. In addition to this, you can win a 3-piece lounge suite, this luxury caravan, a weekend for 2 with Peter Bonetti, and tonight's star prize, the entire Norwich City Council. And remember, with only 8 scoring draws, you can win a bishopric in a see of your own choice. You see, we have a much more modern approach to religion. Yes, it is Arthur Crackpot and all his subsidiaries limited. You see, in our church, we have a lot more fun.
Oh, Mrs. Collins, you did seem a nurse, didn't you? You have eyes on the coffee machine?
I don't mind. It's just nice to be here, Reverend.
I'm Stephen. Hello, you asked for the coffee machine, so let's see what you won. You chose him 437. Oh, Mrs. Collins. You had eyes on the coffee machine. Well, you have won tonight's star prize, the entire Norwich City Council.
I've got one already.
A lot of religions, no names, no pecto, do go for the poorer type of person. Face it, there's more of them. Poor people, thieves, villains, poor people without no money at all. Well, we don't have none of that tat. Rich people and crumpet over 16 can enter free. Upper middle class, quite welcome. Lower middle class, not under £5 grand a year. Lower class, I can't touch it. There's no return on it, you see.
Do you have any difficulty converting people?
No, well, we have ways of making them join. Norman there's a lot of converting, a lot of protection, that sort of thing, and there's his mate Bruce Beer. Brucey has personally converted 92 people, 25 inside the distance. Then again, we're not afraid to use more modern methods.
Sarah, today's diocesan lovely, is enough to make any chap go down on his knees. This 23-year-old bishop hails appropriately enough from Bishop Stortford and lists her hobbies as swimming, riding and film producers. What a gas. Bet she's no novice when it comes to converting all in her seed.
Basically, I believe in peace and bashing 2 bricks together.
I'm starting a war for peace.
Oh, blimey. I'm raising polecats for peace.
Peace? I like a peace. Know what I mean? Say no more, no time.
Our religion is the first church to cater for the naughty type of person. If you like a bit of love your neighbour, and who doesn't now and again, then see Vera and Cicely during the hymns.
In our church, we try to help people to help themselves. 2 cars, washing machines, lead piping, no questions asked. We are the only church, apart from the Baptists, to do respray jobs.
We in the Church of the Divine Loony believe in the power of prayer to turn the head purple.
I'd like to come in here for a moment, if I may, and disassociate our church from these frivolous and offensive religions. We are primarily concerned with what is best. Hello? Oh. Well, how about Allied breweries? All right, but keep the Rio Tinto. For the human soul.
In our church, we believe first and foremost in you. We want you to think of us as your friend.
In this picture, there are 40 people. None of them can be seen. In this film, we hope to show you how not to be seen. This is Mr. E.R. Bradshaw, 84 Black Lion Road, South East 5. He cannot be seen. Now I'm going to ask him to stand up. Mr. Bradshaw, will you stand up, please? This demonstrates the value of not being seen. In this picture, we cannot see Mrs. B.J. Smegma of 13 The Crescent, Belmont. Mrs. Smegma, will you stand up, please? This is Mr. Nesbit of Harlow, Newtown. Mr. Nesbit, will you stand up, please? Mr. Nesbit has learnt the first lesson of not being seen, not to stand up. However, he has chosen a very obvious piece of cover. Mr. E.B. Lambert of Holmley, the borough's Oswestry, has presented us with a poser. We do not know which bush he is behind, but we can soon find out. Yes, it was the middle one. Mr. Ken Andrews of Leighton Road, Slough, has concealed himself extremely well. He could be almost anywhere. He could be behind the wall, inside the water barrel, beneath a pile of leaves, up in the tree, squatting down behind the car, concealed in a hollow, or crouched behind any one of 100 bushes. However, we happen to know he's in the water barrel. Mr. and Mrs. Watson of Ivy Cottage, Warbleston Road, Hull, chose a very cunning way of not being seen. When we called at their house, we found they had gone away on 2 weeks' holiday. They had not left any forwarding address, and they had bolted and barred the house to prevent us getting in. However, a neighbour told us where they were.